Hey, what is up? Hello, you guys. My name is Nick, and I am sorry to inform you that you are, in fact, not watching Disney Channel. But welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be talking about something extremely exciting, which is the time I met Billie Eilish. Yes, the time I met the legend herself. So let's just get right into it. A little bit over a year ago, I met her in let me back it up really quick. I met her back in March on St. Patrick's Day of 2018. And I will insert some footage eventually of me meeting her. So pretty much on that day, it was my prom, and I've been to all my school dances, and don't get me wrong, like I love prom, but I was just like, what are the odds that I will get the chance to ever meet Billie Eilish again? So I was like, you know what? Screw prom, I'm gonna go meet Billie. I'm going to go achieve my dreams. So when Billie came to my town, she was performing at this venue called Terminal West. I remember being afraid that I wasn't even going to be able to get tickets to her because her shows were selling out so fast, and she had these codes, and all of the codes were song titles from Don't Smile at Me. And so I didn't catch on to that until the very end, so I didn't even get like pre-sale tickets. So I was like, oh gosh, no, like I'm screwed. But I did sign up for her newsletter email thing, which saved my freaking life, because she sent out a thing and it was like, if you want to get VIP tickets, here's the link. So I went and got my VIP tickets like immediately. And back then, when I saw Billie for the first time, and when I met her, she actually only had like 400,000 followers on Instagram. So like, she was still a really small artist, blowing up. She only had Don't Smile at Me out. Like, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go wasn't even a thing yet. So yeah, that was super crazy. So when I got my little code or whatever, I immediately like bought my tickets. It's like, hey, to my friend who I was going with, clearly. I was like, hey, like, look, let's get VIP. We have to do this, blah, blah, blah. And oh my gosh, guys, here is the craziest part. So back then, her concert tickets, it was like $25 for a ticket, and then it was like $25 for VIP. So literally, I only spent $50. I paid like $120 for Ariana and still had sketch seats, and I paid way more than that for Beyonce, and I was in the nosebleeds. Let me not even get into that. So yeah. But now let's get to the good part that we're all waiting for. So it's finally the day of the concert. I get ready. My friend's mom drives us down there because it was in Atlanta. And so we get to Terminal West or whatever, and we're waiting outside, and they're like, look, if you're in VIP, you can come stand right over here in front of the door. And then the general admission line was like wrapping around the building, and it was like a really small venue. So we met up with one of our friends there. We're all sitting outside, we're like, yes, this is so exciting. But I don't think our friend had VIP, but I know that like the friend I went with, we had it, but I don't know if our other friend had it. So yeah, eventually they open up the doors and they're like checking our tickets and stuff. They're checking our passes, they're taking our names, you know, doing security checks or whatever. And then after that, he's like, here's your pass. Like there's another line inside, and then he's like, here's your pass. You can go in and you line up. And I just remember walking in the door and I look across the venue, which is really, really small. Like, don't get me wrong. It was like the size of a cafeteria at school. But I look across and I see Billie standing over there. And I look to my friend, I start freaking out. I'm like, oh my freaking gosh, like that is Billie Eilish right there. She is in front of us. This is not happening. But it was. But yeah, so then we get in line, we're waiting or whatever. So they give us our like little VIP pass slingers. We got a signed poster, and I feel like we got something else, but I might be wrong. So yeah, so we get over there and we're waiting in line. It's like finally our turn. My friend goes first. I was like, let me flick you up. Like, I got you, sis. It's cool. Let me help you out. So she goes and does her thing. And then I'm holding my phone because I'm literally freaking out thinking about this right now. I'm such a freaking fangirl. It's awful. So since I was skipping my prom, I was like, I'm going to ask Billie to be my date to prom. Like, not actual prom, but you know, she's going to be my prom date, as in date for the night. So I got down on one knee and I said, Billie, will you please be my prom date? And she said yes. Billie's mom's like, oh, I'll take like a picture for you. And I was like, actually, could you take a video? I have something special I want to do. So at first her mom was like having trouble working it. And so we missed the part where I got down on one knee and I said, Billie, will you please be my prom date? And I was telling her about how like I skipped my prom for her and stuff. But then her mom finally starts recording and I was like, can I have like this dance with you? Because you're my prom date, so I want to have this dance. And so she was like, oh my gosh, like I've never done this before. Yes, bet. And I was like, okay. So I like twirl her around and then we do like a little cute dip and stuff. And it was just insane.
I'm really, it's just amazing.
I'm videotaping it.
Oh, okay, do you want to use my real quick?
Yeah. I don't know how to do it. I'm crazy. Oh my god.
picture.
And I kid you guys not, when I walked over to her, like originally, she like looked me up and down, she was like, and then she was telling me that I was super cute and stuff. I was like, Billie Eilish, no, you're cute. I'm in love with you. Stop it. So, yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so cringy. I'm sorry. I'm like really excited. Like I was watching the video today and I started freaking out all over again. But yeah, so we have a little dance or whatever. And then after that, I have to like leave. I'm like, thank you so much to her mom. Also, her mom's like the sweetest person ever. When we were standing outside waiting in line, her mom literally brought out Takis and gave them to me. I was like, what? Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, that's incredible. After that, we go and stand by the barricade. Billy's over there taking pictures, but since like there's more people, we have to like keep moving. So my friend and I are waiting at the barricade. The opening act comes out and they're really good. Who's the opening act? It was this guy, and I cannot remember his name. He was cute. It was a good little performance. I took a picture with him too. I got pictures with him, Billy, and Finneas. But yeah, so when we're sitting on the barricade, Billy spent most of our show standing over by where I was. Like, I'm not saying like she was coming to me specifically. I mean, she did a lot, but I'm not saying like she was over there for me. She just happened to be over there. But half the show, I kid you guys not, I'm sitting here holding her hand and stuff, but some guy had to freaking ruin the fun because so she had these 3 rings that were clocks. Like they were actual like little time clocks, and she had 3 big ones. And some guy, fans are so freaking trifling and just ugh. But the fans tried to freaking take her rings off of her fingers while she was performing, so she had to go backstage and take them off. I was like, what? Did you guys really think you're gonna steal her rings off of her finger while she was performing? Like, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry, that's awful. There's also like a video of somebody trying to take Ariana's ring, and they're like, it's the funniest thing, but yeah. So, her performance is amazing. I'm getting like all these up close videos of her, and at one point I had my phone like right up to her, and so she comes over and centers it on her and she starts singing to it, and I was like, Billy? Billy, do you know what you're doing to me, first of all? Like, and okay, I don't know if I can like say this on here. It was really funny. So, she was like really close to the crowd, and everybody's like trying to grab her, and some guy grabs her, beep, and she was like, whoa, 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 like, don't do that. But it felt kind of cool, and we were all dying. It was hilarious. And during her show, it was like so intimate, and I really, maybe it's because like I was sitting at the very front on the barricade, but it just felt so personal, and I felt like we were sharing connection, which is like, I know that part's probably in my head, like the whole connection part, but like, it was just beautiful to me, and I really enjoyed it, and I thought that was just insane, and I never imagined being that close. And it's also crazy just seeing how far she's come as an artist and a person in general, because she is freaking blown up. Like, she has millions of Instagram followers now. The whole world knows who she is. She's like so talked about, and she's literally taking over the industry by storm. And so to be able to say like I was kind of here at the start is pretty insane. But yeah, back to the story. We go outside because like they're like, everybody, you have to get out of the venue. And so, sorry. But we're sitting outside and there's like a little barricade by the little back door that leads out. And I'm sitting there with my friend, and there's this girl who walks up, and apparently like her mom was really good friends with Billy's mom or something like that. And so her mom calls Billy's mom on the phone and gets her like little, I'm just gonna say it how it is. Her daughter was a brat. She was literally sitting out here crying because she didn't get to meet Billy. She was like, Billy didn't come to me. I didn't get barricaded, this and that. I was like, shut up. You just witnessed her be amazing, and she just performed an incredible show. Are you gonna sit here and complain because you didn't get to meet her? Like, no. But yeah, so her mom calls Billy's mom, and Billy's mom comes out, and she's like, hey, like, let them in. So then this girl literally gets to go backstage and hang out with Billy for a little bit because like Billy was taking a break after the show. But yeah, that girl gets to meet her. She's like, I was like, screw you, Bethany. That wasn't her name. Don't know what her name was, sorry. But yeah, so then Billy comes out, and I'm like, Billy, I love you. She stops by for a little bit, and she's like going to her tour bus. And since this venue is so small, the tour bus is literally like 50 yards away from the building. So she's walking over there, and I was like, Billy, thank you so much for being my prom date. And she literally looks at me and screams, I love you. And guys, I kid you not, it was directed towards me. My friend was there. I tried to get on freaking video and I couldn't get my phone out, and I was so freaking sad. But so yeah, you know, little fangirl me, there was like a little path that got you down to the tour bus. So I go down there and Billie's on the tour bus, so I can't get to her. But guess who freaking walks off the tour bus? Finneas. Yes, Finneas. And I was like, oh my gosh. First of all, Finneas, you're really hot. Love you. You're so talented, because he performed some of his songs during the show and the talent was there. It was present. It was off the wall. It was coming. It punched me in the face. Yes, talent. And so I posted my pictures with Billie the next day because we got like a lot of really cute photos. And I was like, I really hope she sees this. I really hope she likes this. And she didn't see mine, and my friend posted hers like half an hour later, and Billie liked hers. And I was so sad. I was like, I want her to like mine like Billie. Let's get married. Let's be best friends, Billie. You know I love you. Like, come on. I'm just kidding. I was like so happy for her. But yeah, I had such an amazing experience, and Billie was the sweetest person, because when I first started listening to her, she was such a maverick for her time. She literally was out here walking so that we could run. She was so out there and edgy, and she didn't care. She like literally put herself out there. She just didn't give any freaking hex. No hex whatsoever. So that was just already incredible. And then to meet her in person, I was like, oh gosh, she's gonna be terrifying. She's going to scare the living hell out of me. And she actually ended up being so freaking sweet and kind and genuine. And I was starstruck to meet her, and the way she was acting, it was like she was starstruck to meet her fans like me. I was like, why are you shook? Like, we're here because we love you. I mean, I guess she's there because she loves us, but I was like, girl, we are in love with you. Like, I don't know. It was just a really all-around great and cool experience, and I'm really excited to say that I will also be seeing her again in a couple of days. Right now it's Thursday. I'm seeing her Sunday in Atlanta once again, and her venue is so big now. To think that we performed at a small venue that had like a little, I'm trying to think what you describe it. It was like all floor. It was so intimate. Like, it was so tiny, you guys do not understand. And now she's selling out like arenas. I'm like, whoa, whoa. And I'm so freaking happy and proud of like her success. Like, this means everything to me. I'm just so glad that she's really blossoming as an artist, because she deserves all the recognition that she's getting. And I just can't talk enough about how much I admire her. But yeah, so I love you, Billie Eilish, if you're seeing this, and thank you for being my prom date once again. But with all that being said, I might attach some more footage at the end of the video like now, or I might attach some somewhere in there. Who knows? But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this content, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. And Billie, I love you. You are incredible. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.